Sea-Doo or Yamaha? Common question everyone has. We'll just have a brief review, touch on some pros and cons between each of the models. Let's start with the 2019 GDX, starting with the front storage compartment compared to a Yamaha. Great feature with the Sea-Doos, opens up straight from there. You don't have to lean over the handlebars, much easier to access all your gear. However, with this you then have to open this up at the fuel station to fill up your ski, where the Yamahas are on the external. The glove box on the Sea-Doo, much smaller than a Yamaha. So, compromise there. Larger storage compartment, smaller glove box. But fantastic for not having to bend over. On the Sea-Doo, you've got a much narrower seat. I can tell you already on a Yamaha, your feet are much wider and you get chafing on your legs after a long day. So this is, I would say, more comfier and deeper footwells. These I feel like are a bit of a larger ski, but I tell you what, the buoyancy and the stability on a Sea-Doo is definitely next to none. Sitting on the edge of this, not even sinking. We'll test that on the Yamaha very shortly. Both also have stereo systems. Comparing the riding between the two brands, I'd definitely say a Sea-Doos have a drier and more smoother ride, where a Yamaha is much more playful and responsive. If I was to go on the surf, I'd definitely be choosing a Yamaha. If I'm going to be doing a long distance ride, I'd definitely want to be on a Sea-Doo. So we'll compromise, have to figure out which one's more important to you. On to the Yamaha. This is brand spanking new 2022 FXHO. Let's have a look at the storage compartments. I'm going to have to bend over there, much harder to get my anchor out. So, one on there. However though, look at the glove box. This thing is huge. I can put my water bottle, my GoPro, got a PLB in there, and so much more room. Both skis have phone holders and both have power points. Charge your phone as well. Both also have adjustable steering, and both have controls for the stereo on the dash. When you're looking at the rider position, much shallower footwells and a much wider seat. Not quite as comfy as the Sea-Doo in my opinion. It's kind of cool. They've got cup holders up here, which is handy, but these also have threads in them, so you can screw in extra accessories. So we're going to be making a custom camera pole. We're also going to be putting a fish sounder in one. Both have neutral and reverse, so no need to worry about that. Both work great on each brand. I'll just sit on the back of this ski. Definitely sinks down a lot more compared to the Sea-Doo. The Sea-Doo's got a much larger transom on the back here, which is quite practical. Yamaha's are much smaller. More stable, not as stable again. More playful, not quite as playful. Just so you know guys as well, these are kind of the equivalent within each brand. So FX being Yamaha's largest model and the GDX being Sea-Doo's largest model as well. Price point between both of them. Sea-Doos seem to be a bit more affordable to buy. Yamahas are a little bit more dearer. Quality and reliability, everyone's got their own opinion on there. To be honest, I'm probably still going to roast me in the comments for this, but both are just as reliable as each other. We speak to mechanics from Yamaha and Sea-Doo, each have their own little issues, but really they're the same and the same. If you're talking 10 plus years ago, I'd definitely say Yamahas were more reliable, but these days Sea-Doos are also pretty great. Speed-wise between them, okay, so last time Aaron and I were out, he was on his GDX 230 and I was on my FX SVHO, so the supercharged version of this model. We had a race. You can watch this clip and see who wins. Alright, we're going to do Sea-Doo versus Yamaha. We're going to Sea-Doo GDR 230 and a Yamaha FX SVHO. 2, 1, go! Pretty much on par. So at GDX or GDR 230 is pretty much the same amount of horsepower as an FX SVHO. They're pretty much the same. Alright, let's get Aaron's take on this, Right, now we're gonna get Aaron's take on this.
Hey Aaron, how do you compare them?
Yeah, so when I was on the FX, I definitely noticed like the seat was a lot more like wider compared to the Sea-Doo. It definitely does make it a bit more uncomfortable. The FX is a lot more playful as well. I noticed it turns a lot more sharper than the Sea-Doo, so a lot more responsive, especially if you're out in surf or wavy, jumping waves. That's a big factor to think about if you're going to be doing more playful recreational sport activities on your ski, or if you're going to be touring. Like Mikey touched up on the storage, so if you want quick access, this is like perfect. You can probably fit like a little small child in there, to be honest.
No need for you to take a team camping?
Like, I can literally fit in here. This is how much storage you have. But yeah, I think Sea-Doo definitely nailed it with that. Easy practical storage. And yeah, look at the Yamaha. Definitely way more responsive with the steering.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Steering's definitely way more responsive.
Yeah. Especially if we had a wavy or
yeah.